You know, that time you wish you hadn't wore full armour and ridden 2 miles out of range, and you wish you put a trolley handle on. You know that time. Yeah.
Boom. We are in the house. Welcome to another week of action-packedness. Oh, lovely. Nice cup of tea. Lovely cup of tea. It's actually in my camper van mug. So, yeah, that's an interesting point, isn't it? Who have we got on today? Rich S. Afternoon all. What is your wheel? Anyone know what wheel Rich has got? Thanks, Marion. Magic hand. Come off the Wi-Fi on this to give us the best chance, give us the best signal possible. Wi-Fi off. Done. Don't forget to name your wheels and ideally where you're from, wheel, and how many miles you've done on that wheel, so everyone else knows who's riding what. It's showtime, Rich. Hello from Portugal. Here we go. No, you haven't missed it, Mr. Banks. Let's scroll down. Several people from Portugal. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The Fat Unicycle is in. Will Glynn. Hello from the other room. William Glynn is in the house. Hi, Will. How you doing? Does Will want to be on a live show? He could be on a live show, couldn't he? Should we put Will on a live show? Could we? Will, do you want to be on a live show? Just comment below. Hello from Germany. Wheels are the Kingsong KS18XL plus 16X. Hey, how you getting on with that? Stephen Banks, Stephen Bradford UK, Z10 and Max. Hello Sweden. Gotway Tesla, that's Marcus. Marcus, oh former Kanin. You've changed your screen name. Kingsong 18L USA. The Fat Unicyclist, not being horrible, that's a screen name, is 18XL 16S Z10 miles equals lots. Marcus has got 750 kilometers on his Tesla. Rich S has the M10 no idea on mileage, slacking. And pre-updated Nicola, possible 150 miles. ID Scooter, Philly, USA, KS18L. Stephen Banks, MSX 2,700 miles. Wow, that's quite a few, isn't it? 800 miles on the Z10. You are cramming in those miles. Wow. Richard Gardner, White, good to have you on board. Hi, Ian Burnham on C, MSX, that's Gotway for those who don't know. A KS18L, a Ninebot 1, and a few others. Stephen is in Hornchurch in Essex. Proud owner of Gotway MSX 100 volt. Yeah, come on then, Will. Come in the room then. You can have a little chat with people. Jason is in the house. Tesla Somerset, UK, about 500 kilometres. Jason Mavic Man. I'm assuming he's got a Mavic. DJI Mavic. John W. In Motion V8. It's got 600 miles on it. An M10 3 with 100 miles on it. M10 is Gotway for those who don't know. And WA State. Washington State? WA? Let's have a look. Over 600 miles on my M Super X. Hey, Will's in the house.
Hello.
Little visitor. This is Mike's son. So, yeah, just to get in front of the old camera. There he is, look. So, if he stands up, Mike would be in frame now, wouldn't he? Mike would be here, Mike's head. But yeah, that's how tall he is. So, very tall. What wheels you got, Will?
I've got a Ninebot 1E, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever broken it?
Yeah.
Have you? What'd you do to it?
I dropped it on the stairs and then...
Who had to fix it?
You.
It's good, isn't it?
And then I also broke it at a skate park.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it fixed now?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Brilliant.
I just remember breaking it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks, then, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you. Bye.
Bye.
There you go. Informative show here, look, see? So, if you need any technical questions answered at all, then just write to Will. He'll solve the problems for you. Oh dear. Greg, pedal operated wheel. Interesting. Not sure what one of those are. RGW, are you coming to the bank holiday ride? Ian Chambers, how do from Sussex, V8 here, got you on the big screen. No tea, day off work, so having a beer. No tea, no cup of tea. Would I rather have a beer or a cup of tea? I think I'd actually probably go cup of tea. Model Steamers V5, in motion V5F, North Yorkshire, and he has done 500 miles on it. Rich is hoping to make it to the bank holiday ride in the Forest of Dean, commonly known as FOD. Messages coming through on my laptop. That's good, isn't it? So that is on the bank holiday weekend. So if anybody wants to come down, it's on the Monday, the bank holiday Monday, this month, if you're coming down. Pedro is on V10F. He has done 2,200 miles. Whoa, we've got a long list here. A Ninebot 1S2. He's done 630 miles on that. He's got a KS16S, 560 miles. Hi, Pedro. Good to have you on board. 3 wheels with all significant mileage on them. Sound Syndicate 786 is on a V5, in motion V5, and he's asking, is anyone else from Malaysia? If you are, speak now or forever hold your peace. What have we got here? This is the news for today, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Ooh. Ooh. There we go. So just put that down there. Don't want anyone seeing that, because that is really... burn my fingers. If you burn your fingers, fingertips. So, but do you know the Mary? If you burn this finger and that one, maybe thumb. I think it's called a thumb. Put it on your earlobe. So if you get something out the oven and you, ow, burn your fingers, straight away put it on your earlobe and it dissipates the heat. Who else knew that? It's true. Something, you know, worth knowing.
Education stream.
Yes, if you're replacing a control board and it's hot, I'm trying to now make it sort of relate to the show in some sort of way. If you replace something that's hot on your wheel and you burn your fingertip, put it on your earlobe. Works a treat every time. Been doing it for years now. No one believes me when I tell them. Hi, Ian. Can you explain the pros and cons with higher voltage, 84 volt versus 100 volt? Well, there isn't much of a difference. You're just passing more torque through the motor. Same motor, more torque in general. I'm generalising there completely. But if you think about it, the torque is not that much more. It's 16 in it, 16 volts more. So you've got 84 volts and 100 volts, and the difference between the two is 16. But then there's difference now in batteries used, the batteries used in there, the battery size, the cell sizes, and all sorts. So it gets a bit more complex as you go on. But in terms of voltage, it's voltage passed through the motor essentially. So you should theoretically get more torque and sometimes more top speed, depending on which the manufacturer is. Light bringer. In my InMotion V10 slipped from my hand and fell over, but when I got up and went about 15, fell over, but then got up and went about 15 miles per hour at a go. She hurt her leg. It was like it was possessed. Yes, you can get, if you jump off them just right, you can get them to run along. Any wheel. Doesn't have to be InMotion. They just think you're on it and they keep on going. What happens when you burn your big toe? You can't, wow. Gymnastics. Years worth. Yeah, do that, yeah. 84 volt for me, that way I can mix and match my charges. Totally right, yes. You go with that. What are you laughing at, Mike? Mike's laughing. Mike's in the other room, he's in absolute hysterics. Not sure why. I'm thinking of upgrading to a KS18XL, but every reviewer watch complains about alarms. Surely they can be all turned off. They can with some apps. The fat unicycle. Does the proposed new 176 volt from Gotway make more of a difference? 126 volt? No, nothing about that whatsoever. So that's news to me. It's going to make a difference. I hope they're not using the same motor. I think they're pushing it at 100 volts, aren't they? I've seen someone do the mathematics somewhere, and I thought 100 volts was taking it to a bit of a knife edge as it was. So as long as they've upgraded the motor, what you could do is a 3,000, 4,000 watt motor. Lovely jubbly. What have we got today, Mary, in terms of viewers' videos? Anything?
Competition. 3 videos.
3. Sign language.
And 1 new video.
Sign language 1. Oh, competition finalists, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the competition finalists from the viewers' videos. And we got 1 brand new viewers' videos. So, there we are. Can we have a sweepstake? What time will Ian's wife call him? Rich is going for 16:52. So if anybody, well, she might not ring. There is that possibility. Should that be an option that she doesn't ring? Or she rings later after the show? Does it set some boundaries here? You can win £10 store credit if someone gets it right. Except from the answer, she doesn't ring or she rings after the show. Those two don't count. We'll exclude those. If you name a time that you think she's going to ring, and then you win £10 store credit. Seems fair enough, doesn't it? Yeah, like that. We'll go for that. We've got 16:56. So I'm going to end the show at 16:45. Brilliant. Job done. That's those two out. Oosh. Job done. Goodbye, everybody. 16:45. Thanks for joining in. And we'll see you next week. Oh, dear. Brilliant thing is people putting times after 16:45. All of them. So that's good. We've got a few on that. You could win. So name a time. Mario, let's go for... Oh, we got 1,710. Someone's named the time. Ian Chambers. Gary Wright. Or just signed in. Hello, Gary Wright. How you doing? 2020. 2020. Model Steamers 1659 they've gone for. She's going to ring now, isn't she? And I'm going to have to give someone 10 quid store credit. Turn my phone off. Only joking. It's still on. It's still there. So I'll put that there. I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on mute, but it will ring. I'll see it. I'll put it there. Can't see that, can you? No. There it is. I'll put that there. It's there waiting. That's like the red phone now. The president red phone, you know. Or Batman's red phone. Right. Okay. Shall we play the 3 finalists of the viewers competition videos, and you guys need to vote on this, so don't forget to vote now. Out of the top 3, who is going to win £25 store credit on speedyfeet.co.uk. Here we go. Roll it, Mario.
Viewers videos.
there we go. Don't forget to vote for your favourite video in that, and then we can announce it next week. But vote now on the video you most enjoyed. Good afternoon, Ian, the Unventor. Hello, Unventor. Good afternoon. So you can send your viewers' videos in, as you may have seen, to info@speedyfeet.co.uk. 1 minute maximum, and try and film them. Landscape. Portrait. Landscape. Eyes. So your eyes work. Not like that. Go for that. Right, shall we then crack on with the old Toodly Noodly news? Oh no, we got one more viewers' video, haven't we? Should we play this viewers' video? Yeah, let's play this viewers' videos now. Go for it. Play the viewers' video. Do it.
Viewers videos.
So we're getting some votes in for the 3. So keep voting on that, and if you have only just joined us, you'll need to go back later on when it publishes to see the who should win £25 store credit. We have got greetings from Italy, Ian. I started about a month ago with a Gotway MCM4. That's Vittoro del Orfano. With MCM4 HS, 350 kilometers on it now. One of my first video was your MCM4 review. Awesome stuff. Hello, welcome to the chat. Uninventor, will you get the seat for KS16X? Yes, we will be getting them in. It's not made by Kingsong, it's a third party, but we will definitely get them in. Definitely. Got to arrange another meetup in Bradford, Stephen, with R2. That is Model Steamers talking to Stephen Banks, I would assume. Right, shall we switch now to the hot off the press? What about my little video I sent you earlier that someone sent me? That did you get that? Yeah. How's that going to be played in the news? It's in the news. Let's in the news. Let's hit the news, shall we? Let's roll the old intro.
Extra, 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 read all about it.
1-0, apparently 1-0. I usually get a countdown into when news is going to start. My countdown time this time was 1-0. Oh, so here we are, straight away with the news. The KS16X, which a lot of you are waiting for, like mad. Keep getting emails all the time, questions about it. The Kingsong KS16X is just around the corner. Vicky from Kingsong, hi Vicky, because you watch these shows I know, shared that they are working on the assembly videos of the wheel. On screen you should be seeing some photos. I do think the battery looks interesting. What do you guys and girls think? That's Maria's words, not mine. Is it? It's on there, is it? I haven't even seen these, so I'm going to watch it now. Oh yeah, I see. They got a tripod, got a camera. What lens is that, Mario, on that camera? Did you have a look? What camera is it? Canon something. It's got to be in it. Batteries, yeah, the batteries do it. They've crammed it as much as they possibly can get in there, haven't they? Really, you couldn't make it. Yeah, you couldn't make it any more crammed in there, which is good. More range. We like it. Next article. E-scooter protest held outside Downing Street, United Kingdom. Journalists from Yahoo News reports on the recent e-scooter protest in London. Amongst the protesters there were EUC riders as well. Protesters brought their e-scooters into central London to call for a change to what the organisers called outdated laws on the issue. The vehicles can legally be used on private land in the UK, but many people don't own mansions and so therefore can't ride them round. I've had that bit in there. So many people are breaking the law by riding them on roads and pavements. Peter Williams, 22, who organised the protest, congratulations Peter, said there had been a clampdown on the use of the vehicles. He added, "We want there to be legislation around this that will make it safer for people, and we basically want people to have the option of choosing a green mode of transport rather than using, for example, diesel buses or cars." Diesel. If we take cars off the road, we have to have alternative transport in place, because obviously city centres are trying to eliminate traffic, aren't they, is the idea. Give people the choice, that's what's important. On Friday, London's Transport Authority said that a government review which could lead to electric scooters being allowed on UK roads should be accelerated. What? Transport for London, TfL, said that if the ban on the vehicles ends, maximum speeds and restrictions on where they can be ridden must be among safeguards introduced. Please don't make them 8 miles an hour maximum. Sky News also did a little video piece on this issue. The public is getting more and more aware of micro-mobility, and hopefully soon we will live in a world that appreciates the benefits of personal light electric vehicles. It's a very fluffy article, wasn't it? Did you show a video of Sky News, did you?
No.
You didn't? Is there a video of Sky News?
No.
No. Just referenced it.
Just because copyright.
Copyright? Nah, surely not. I got a Sky subscription, so I kind of paid for it, haven't I? So. Right, third article. Hope that was interesting for that article. What's this mean? The taking of Percival. Haha, brilliant. Lotalo, Madzimio, and the Gladiators are organising a group ride in the state of Maryland on 18th of August, I assume this year. The historic plus 100-mile event will almost certainly set a record for the longest group ride distance travelled in a day. Depends how you classify a group. 3 or more, isn't it, a group? Is there anyone else that has ridden 3 or more together and done more than 100 miles in a day? The journey will entirely be on trail from Bethesda to Georgetown and then on to Percival. There will be charging stations along route mapped by the DMV one-wheel riders. Lotalo, I presume I'm pronouncing it right, has calculated that it will be around a 12-hour event, 8 riding plus 4 charging. Long rides are exhausting, but they are good fun. 8 hours plus 4 hours charging. I'm trying to think what me and John did on the Monsters. It was more than that. It was more charge. It turned out more charge than that. Unless you only charge to 80%. You could probably set off sooner. It's approximately right. Unicycle drag race from 2016. Is this news article really from 2016? Here we go. Oh, he's covered himself. As per usual, Mario has found some very old news. Insert laughter here. Apparently, this unicycle race has been held in the Netherlands, but plot twist, the unicycles are neither pedal nor electric. There's no continuation, so there must be a video. There we go. That is the news. It isn't the news. It's not the news. That's not the news. I won't destroy the news yet.
One more video.
On the other side, on this blank area here, we are now going to show a video of a man riding in a unicycle, but it might not be a unicycle. Roll the video. And that is the news. And thank you for that viewer, customer that sent that in. Give us a laugh, and I suspect to give all you a laugh. I'm just making good use, because most weeks I throw the news away, throw it on the floor. So I was going to make very, very good use of this one. What you need is nice edges, apparently. Let's just get that in there for you, and then I'll read through the comments. If we run out of time, you can blame it on me, because it's really part of the thing. See? Ooh, right, okay, brilliant. We're on it. Let's have a little look. So we got some comments going on here that I've missed out on. I got a second-hand V10F. This is Timber, which was still registered app to the previous owner, which I think is called binding on the InMotion app. Since I didn't know the previous owner, I wrote to InMotion to unlink my wheel from the previous owner's account, and they, ... let me go down a little bit more, did so overnight. Great customer experience. Might help others with similar experience to know. Smiley face. Paul Z, hi all, just made it back. I didn't realise you'd gone, Paul. But welcome back. It's good to have you back in the room. Model steamers. I'm going to go for a KS18XL. I've got a buyer for my V5F. Sweet. Will the 16X be the first batch still? And on the slow boat from China, the second batch now, some bugs have been ironed out. Well, they should be the latest version. Put it that way. Should be. And as far as I know, it was just firmware that came out. Anyway, we got them by air, and then we got them by slow boat. So we got 2 lots. First batch, though, has sold out, as in the first part of our delivery has sold out. Second part is going by sea. We split it, so we had some come by air. Hope that answers that question. Just got my Gotway Nickel Plus 5 days ago. Superb, super performance, great upgrade for my InMotion V8. Glad you are enjoying it, Gerard. Paul Z, Belgium Malaria. They're on holiday end of September, meeting the Belgian Wheelers Club for an organised ride. Where'd you go, Mary? Netherlands, wasn't it? Ed 209. Hello, Ian. Just purchased your V5 handle from Speedy Feet today. Good man. Thank you for the fast, thank you for the fast response. No problem at all, Ed. Are you called Ed 209 because you own a Peugeot 209, or is it just something else? It's been repaired. How will he turn? And that is in reference to the news article of a man running on top of a lorry wheel. Or truck wheel, I believe they call them in the US. Do they call them wheels or do they call them tyres? Truck tyre. KSX 16 news? Question mark. Phone rings. It rings out there, but not my phone. We're still waiting for my wife to ring. Anyway, you need to upgrade how you list tyres in the shop, please. Image and more brands to choose from. Can't, unfortunately. We have inquired about getting more tyres in, but that's a work in progress at the moment. 1702, heard the landline ringing. The landline has got nothing to do with my missus calling. Just so you know. That's customers ringing up. Customers keep ringing up. It's so annoying, isn't it? Imagine if we didn't have any customers. Brilliant. Sick. Sleeping. No, we love you all, really. A. Adelgard, what is your favourite wheel right now? I haven't had that question for a while. It's the MSX, the M Super X. At the moment, could change. I'm riding the Nicola a lot, and I've done about 200 kilometres on it, I think, now. So the 250 kilometre review will be up in a couple of weeks. But that is quite a nice wheel, to be fair. Very similar to the MSX in terms of the way it delivers its power. So we'll see. We'll see how I get on with that. I'm looking forward to doing 1,000 kilometres on it, put it that way. But I wouldn't want to trash it through wood trails, to be fair. So I'll probably have it on the Monday ride out, the Bank Holiday Monday ride out, for the first route, and then use the MSX for the second part of the route. So, although I'm going to buy a KS18 XL, I kind of fancy the M10 as a fun second wheel. That is definitely a possibility. The people that have bought an M10 off us, they all rave about it. Absolutely love it. Let's have a look. Rules changing. Rich, the rules aren't changing. It's always the phone. It's always a mobile phone. Amy, if you're watching, ring the landline because it only counts if it's on the phone. Got that one already. You have 20 seconds to comply. That's in regard to Ed and his 209 screen name. What? I'm missing the reference there, aren't I? You have 20 seconds to comply. Is it from a film? Nope, I haven't got it yet. Anyone else know the answer to that question? Nope. Right, let me just go in, scroll up again, make sure I haven't missed any of the dudes out. We've got some votes in for the videos. Got 145, 145, and 146, and 145, 150, 145 is going to win, isn't it? What was 145?
Bournemouth motorcycle sounds through the...
Was that Michael King?
Oliver.
Oh.
T.
Oliver. Ooh. UK.
Bristol ride, yeah.
Yeah, came on the Bristol ride. Bristol EUC meet. What wheel was he riding, Mara?
With a little tire.
Little tyre. Mara's good with his wheels, he knows them. It's got a little tyre.
Older model.
Older model.
Lower chassis.
A what?
The chassis is lower to the... I don't know. M3? MV3? I don't know.
Single wheel.
Yeah, it's unicycle. I think I'm good for it.
Okay, thanks for your interesting information, Mary. You're very good. You've narrowed that down. It's got a single wheel, and it's small. It's low to the ground, actually, not even small. The wheels, yeah. M10 is the easiest wheel for riding backwards. But Rich, that's only because you've learned only to ride on that wheel backwards. That's the flaw in your logic there, I would say. So for instance, I could say out of a data set, how many wheels have you tried it? Out of the 20 wheels available, how many wheels have you actually tried to go backwards on it for the same amount of time as you've tried to go on the M10 backwards on? Just for verification. Do you do a KS16X review soon? We will, once they're in. Not in yet. Are EUC sexy? I find women actually wave back when I'm on EUC. Yeah. They might just think you're a nice guy having a bit of fun. So they might just wave. It might not have anything to do with sex at all. It might just be like, oh, he's having a nice time. And if you went up to talk to him, you get a slap. Possibly. Model Steamers, cheers Rich. I'm trying to learn backwards, but progress is slow. Tips on buffing out deep scratches. Wet and dry, depend on what surface. That usually works well. Wet and dry sandpaper. I've tried a few, the big ones hurt more. That's Rich's response to riding backwards versus the M10 There we are. Small one though, so it's between your legs. It's like the Luffy. The kids, my kids, practice on the Luffy. They're trying to learn to ride, some of them. Toby can already ride, but the smaller ones are trying the Luffy, and that does not bite. One thing I say, it doesn't bite as much. When you come off it and it spins round and flops over, nowhere near hurts as much as the bigger wheels. So if you have some offs, it's much more forgiving. For such a tiny wheel, the body actually just dips to the ground, the wheel lifts off and it just spins and then stops. So for practicing, smaller wheels probably are actually better, but they're more twitchy is the problem with them. So you might actually find it more difficult to balance. But getting the motion of leaning back and going backwards, you might find it easier because you've also got more leverage over the wheel because you're a lot bigger. But the M10 has got the power to do it because it's got 800 watt motor. The Luffy with an adult on it trying to learn to go backwards, you'll probably blow the board, I suspect. So in comparison, M10 versus Luffy, M10 massively better. How many subscribe? Naught. naught on Facebook. That's not working properly, is it? No. What have we got on? Oh, 934 on Instagram. It's 17:10. 21 degrees outside. Radio. No timer. Instagram's, oh no, I've broken Instagram as well. 7,976 subscribers on YouTube. So soon we'll have 8,000. We should do something special, shouldn't we, for the 8,000 subscriber? Get some cake. Cake. And tea.
Digestives.
No digestives. Everyone voted on digestives, and everyone said digestives were terrible. In the list of biscuits that they were going to choose, digestives at the bottom of most people's list. Good with tea was the only comment about digestives. Oh, talk about that. It's getting cold, this one. Oh, that's lovely cups of tea. PG tips, not Yorkshire. So, whoops, I wasn't watching the chat. I was dreaming about cups of tea and biscuits. Wet and dry for buffing out scratches. Done that one. I bet full speed on M10 is quite scary. Yes, title wheel. Dave Wood 1982. What wheel? Asking about the buffing out thing. Lars is on. You know him, don't you? Met him. He got you arrested, didn't he, in the Netherlands? Hey, it's a long time. Sorry. Welcome, Lars. Thank you for getting Mario arrested as soon as he entered the Netherlands for riding a wheel. I can remember the chat before you went out to the Netherlands, and Lars was saying, absolutely fine. Ride around here all the time, not a problem. You just have to have a piece of paper. And then the first photo you sent me, he said, little problem. It's a photo of you and a policeman and Lars. Brilliant. I'm new with a Ninebot 1. Welcome, Philippe. Ted Cook, headlight polishing kit for scratches, possibly. Philippe asks, can you recommend me best position for foot and legs? Depends on the foot plates, but you are on a Ninebot 1, so my toes just overhang the edge of a Ninebot 1, so it depends on foot size, of course. But that's where I am at. So try that, only just over. And I'm trying to think now, 9.1, I haven't ridden for ages. Where are my legs in comparison to the pads on the side? Don't know. Toes over the foot plates is where I position it, but it's different for everyone. Dave Wood, 1982, jelly and ice cream. That is an ice cream. Interesting. Lars says, haha, you got Mario arrested. The Fat Unicyclist V10 in motion. So wet and dry sandpaper, not sand, wet and dry sandpaper is exactly what I've known someone do. I haven't done it, I'm bothered, I just leave the scratches on it. I saw a video someone did using wet and dry and buffing out the scratches on it. It looked really good after they finish. So, oh, Rich S said you might want to check Facebook. There are some comments. Yes, it's good when your viewers remind you of the fact that you've got people on Facebook. Let me have a quick look. So let's go here. Let's mute it. It's all going to go wrong. Probably end the stream because it will take up all the bandwidth. I'm not on the Wi-Fi, so it should be okay. Then I need to log in. I'll talk you through it as if you were here. Yeah, logging in. Still logging in. Oh, okay, there I am. 2 comments. Pedro Fiera, maybe the first time I can see it live. Welcome. Paul Edward Binney. Hi guys, Paul Binney in the house. Just finished riding a Gotway ACM, 700 miles in total. Not today though, just to clarify, which is good. Hi Paul, good to see you on there. Got the comments, got it, seen it. It's not bad, is it? I do respond to people on Facebook. Oh, Rich has kindly copied the comments. Yeah, got that. Got it all, Rich. Thanks. You're a very, very helpful person. Heidi Amber Roberts is watching. Hi, Heidi. How you doing? Have you bought a plane ticket yet to the ECU Games on October 26th in LA, CA, USA? No, I haven't. Someone advise me where I can stay where I won't get killed. People laughed last time. They went, get killed and stabbed. But I'm genuine. Can you send me somewhere that would be nice to stay where I can come back again? In one piece. Alive. Preferably. Because some of the places I've seen that are actually not bad money, as in reasonable price, and they look terrible. Look, dead people in freezers and stuff. Pedro is now gone from Facebook to YouTube, which is good. So I should be able to see any questions you actually ask and answer them. Did you miss my digestive tips? Yes, I must have done. What, today? Oh yes, I did. I missed your digestive tips. I've missed loads of comments because I just go off on one. Digestive with Calais caviar on is super yummy. Calais caviar equals Swedish bread spread. Get it at IKEA. What's caviar? Caviar isn't that eggs of
Fish eggs.
fish eggs? Yeah. Don't fancy that, do you?
Rich people food.
Rich people food. Oh, Mary just shouted out. Well, shouted, whispered, rich people's food. So I've amplified that now. Comment below: is caviar rich people's food? Dodgy Mario. Did you get the KS16X in already? No. We're having our first air freighted stuff come in hopefully tomorrow, which will be quite nice. So we should have some photos go up tomorrow. If you're not following us on Instagram, 506 people are following us on Twitter. No one's following us on Facebook. That's broken. That's seriously broken. I'm waiting for it to go round. 934. Anyway, go and follow us on Instagram. Don't know what our tag is, our handle. Do you know what it is? Speedy Feet, UK. Mario knows. He knows all the media stuff.
Description of the video.
There's a description on the video. Lars says caviar is rich people's food for sure. He has backed you up, but he's only doing that because he feels guilty for getting you arrested. So anything Lars says in favour of Mario from now on, or anything that backs up Mario's opinion from Lars, is completely ruled out because he got Mario arrested when he went to the Netherlands and tried to ride an electric unicycle. Let's have a little look. So Instagram is Speedy Feet, Speedy_feet. Is that right? Is it?
Yeah.
Speedy_feet is our handle on Instagram. We'll have some pictures up of the 16X as soon as it comes in, and possibly a couple of little videos showing what it's like. A lot of people excited to get that KS16X in, including me. But I'm really excited to get a seat in for one, in fact. Whether we will have one to do our video review, I don't know, because I think we've sold too many from our air freight shipment. So when we do our video review, might be when the sea freight shipment gets in, which is going to approximately be 3 or 4 weeks after we get these in. So we will see. Calais is cheap, Marcus says. Marcus defending there his comment. Avalon Hotel, Beverly Hills, says the fat unicyclist. How much is that per night? Is it $300 a night? Let's have a look. I should get my order in this week. £2 to £3 per tube. Someone said, don't do the Calais, not good at all. Please elaborate on that. Why is it not good? And Marcus, why is it so good on digestive biscuits? Richard Gardner White has suggested that digestives with strong cheddar cheese on top. Do you know what? I haven't tried that. I've tried crackers with cheese. I've never tried digestives with cheese on them. Mario's shrugging his shoulders. Got nothing to say on that, have you? Just a minute ago. Oh, rich people, rich people. Oh, I've got opinions. Oh, I've got them. And now I start talking about that. You don't know. Oh, I don't know anything now. It's not rich people's food if you only eat a tiny bit. Or it's from their plate. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Go into a good restaurant and just walk through. I'll just go to the back and then, oh yeah, woo, got it. There is different kind of caviar though, cheap ones and good ones. Lars is backtracking slightly, saying it's rich. He's definitely backtracked. He's separated his distance from you a little bit. So if you're in a room now together and there's a lot of rich people, possibly rich people, should we say at this point in time, eating caviar, and you went, oh, that's just for rich people. And Lars went, yeah, it's just for rich people. And now he's kind of gone, everyone's looked round, and everyone's looking at you now. Lars has kind of taken one step to the side and gone, well, Mario, there are different types of caviar. Some are, and some aren't. So that's what's happened there, just so you know. Do you know how the Deco side panel is working for the KS16X? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Tell me what one. Do you mean decorated or Deco side panel is working? You'll have to elaborate on that one. I don't know much about the KS16X yet because we physically haven't had one here to break. So not yet. What's the story on Nicola versus 16X? Don't know. Haven't got a KS16X. But we will sure find out at some point when they come in. It's imminent though, so they're coming in, so we should have some news very soon. What's everyone cooking tonight? So it's turned into a cooking show, isn't it, this? Really, to be honest. I think I'm having, it's not a spag bowl, it's like a minced meat with spaghetti. I think. And cheese, strong cheese to go with it. What was the cheese I bought? I bought some cheese. I'm always on the hunt for really, really strong cheese. Not a blue cheese necessarily, but it's a strong cheddar. Pretty much, or any strong cheese that really, really burns your mouth off. And I found some the other day, and we had to put it in a sealed takeaway, or a takeout for you Americans, container, and then we had to put it in 2 plastic bags because it stunk so much, and I got told off, and we had to remove it from the house. I can't remember what it's called though. Oh, it's called XXX Mature. Don't search that online. Not a good idea. Nice. Richard Gardner-White, are you still doing your trade-in scheme? Not publicly, no, Richard. And I wouldn't like to say we would do that because we always get stung on used wheels. It usually costs us a lot of money to sell them and then warranty them and stuff like that. But for you, because you're Richard Gardner-White of Gardner-White's... What's the name of the shop? I've forgotten now. It's gone out of my head completely. Mario, no, because he did a lot of the editing on it. Nope, blank.
Vegetable shop.
Is it vegetable shop though? Because I was going to say Richard Gardner-White. It's just called Gardner-White's. It's called Gardner-White's, isn't it? It's not Gardner-White's vegetable shop. Go and look at Gardner-White's now. I've got a website. Richard Gardner-White. They do loads of stuff. So, oh, and also good news. And this is old news now, but it suits this show. Richard Gardner-White, who's in the comments, he has actually become, and now a little drum roll, please. He's become the mayor of. Where is it? I've forgotten. Burnham-on-Sea. There we go. So Richard Gardner, you're actually in the presence here of a mayor. Now, in the UK, that is next to royalty, pretty much. So you've got Queen, and then another role I can't think of, and then you've got mayor. So, and it's called Gardner-White's Deli and Specialist Retailer. Uninvented, it let you add personalisation to the KS16X. I do not know in that regard to the KS16X how that's working out. We've had no prices or any lists as far as I know, unless I've missed it, it's gone by me, of those side panels to put on. But there we are. Like the seat. Vicky posted a pic on King Song, like the seat. Okie dokie. Right, okay. Richard S. has said Richard Gardner-White is Mayor of Somerset. He's not the Mayor of Somerset. Avalon is about £230 per night. That's still a bit pricey. £230 to go over to the EUC games. If I stayed a night, it would be alright, wouldn't it? No, there we are. Who else is going to the games in California on the 23rd? 23rd of something. October. In October, who's going to the LA games or whatever it's called? The EUC games. AK says, was have a major in the house. Hi Ian, I had a puncture to prevent reduce. Hi Ian, I had a puncture. To prevent reduce the chances of a puncture again, V10, would you put slime in the inner tube, or does this affect the rotation balance? No, it doesn't. It does affect the feel of the wheel, to be fair, when you're riding, but not massively. And I wouldn't put slime in there. I would look up a product called Holt's Tire Weld. We do it, but if you're not in the UK, it'd be cheaper for you to get it for where you are locally. And it's a pressurized canister, so it inflates the tire as well as putting slime in there. Slime. Really, really good. And it dissolves in water because you will waste some as you're filling it, because it's really difficult to take the valve back off on an electric unicycle. But there we go. So try some of that stuff. Holt's Tire Weld. And you can get a small one. You don't need the 16-inch size, because that's 16-inch car tire size. Hi Ian, do you have the video of me and Mario in the Netherlands getting arrested? You've got that video still, have you?
The one you shared on Facebook.
I shared it on Facebook. It's on our Facebook page. Go there and go and download it. Have a look. You'll see it in there under videos, or just go to our wall and then scroll down. You should see it. It would be fun to share. So it is on Facebook. We did share it already. So I plan to go. John W. plans to go to LA Games. Good stuff. Lars, are you getting the KS69X seats in? If so, what price? We will be. No price yet announced. And I don't know about the availability because Kingsong aren't making them. It's done by a third party. But they look great as a little add-on. I'm so glad they've actually got someone who's made it for them. AK meant to say mare, not major. Makes sense now. I didn't know what you were on about to start with. We are looking at going. After all, it's tax deductible. There we go. It isn't for me though, but then I don't pay VAT. Lars has done the thumbs up. I plan to go. Steve plans to go. I'd love to go to the games, but on holiday for once, not in the USA, Rich says. That's a shame, Rich. Perhaps you could cancel that holiday and go to the LA Games. I bet you could crash a free with one of the EUC Games organisers. Possibly. I don't know who they are. And if they want to, if they're watching, they can contact me and we'll go from there. At the moment, it's looking about 50-50 whether I go or not. Rich S. Maybe I'll make it next year. There might not be a next year, Rich. The world might end. Treat every day like it's your last day and book those tickets. Lars, I think they look a little bit big compared to the KS16S itself. It does, but that won't equal padding. You've got a monster. Don't know if you've got a seat. There isn't a seat there. I'm looking there. It's pointless. It's not there. It's not on either side. Mario's going to go and find it. Where is it, Mario? In the meantime, I'll whistle a tune. No, I won't. No, I won't, because the mic is going to hurt your ears. I won't whistle a tune. Whoa. Is it not near the studio, Mario? You all lost the sweepstake. You did. You were trying to guess what time my wife was going to ring, and she hasn't rung. But she is busy, that being fair. She's working, so it is unusual because she usually just rings. But we've got 3 minutes left. You have not lost yet. Yeah, I got a seat, and I totally understand what you're going to say. So that's the thing. With the seat on the KS16X, it is a big old balloon of a thing. But it'll be lovely and soft, and when you hit those potholes or ruts, it will be as nice as anything. Hey, hello! Magic hand, the hand of magicness. Here is a monster seat in all its glory. Like a brick. Not aesthetically pleasing, but very pleasing to your bottom. Especially if you're doing 1,000 miles. 1,080, I'll have you know. But that clipped onto the top of the monsters. And we use those absolute lifesavers. So when your legs get completely knackered, you could then just sit down. Still got the damage mark there from where the extra charge port fitted. Lovely. And it hasn't worn at all. So you can see there is no, that is dead straight. It hasn't worn out at all. And that's had a lot of use, that. So we had 2 of those. Cheat seats, we call them. Like cheat pads, but a seat. Right, where are we? I want to do EUC games on East Coast USA. Need sponsors. Me too. Prices for the Californian race will be expenses and have no EUC to ride then. So several people aren't going. A couple of people are going. From Europe. Presumably most people in the US will go, except for Michael King. Presumably is on the other side. He must be on the West Coast. My seat is almost gone to too much throwing around with it. Totally broken. Wow, that's impressive that you've managed to break that. But there we go. Right, final closing. The fat unicyclist, he's going to give you $50. 50. Right, where's my $50? I want $150. $200. $250. Don't work like that, does it? Shame, really. Can you wax poetic about how to get good at jumping on a unicycle? Practice. Perfect practice makes perfect. Doesn't it, Mary? Oh, 30 seconds left. So let's just ponder on that lovely thought of perfect practice makes perfect and just let the time slip away. It's broken at the part where you connect to the wheel. And the part he's talking about is that part in there. You see? That fits through the trolley handle, the handle, not the trolley handle. Not very poetic. Okay. You want... Oh, not a good poet. Mario, you did script writing. That's what you qualified as, so you should be able to think of something right now. Go.
We're out of time.
No, not out of time. Not for this, we're not out of time.
Sorry. I know.
We're out of time for Amy ringing through, but not out of time for you coming up with something. Come up with a little poem about practicing jumping. You qualified in this, didn't you? This is you trained for years.
No, I need more time.
You need more time.
Yeah.
That's not poetic either. Anyone else think of a poem about jumping on your unicycle? Riding a wheel is so fine. I do wish I could jump some of the time. A little bit more practice and that skill will be mine. There we go. And I haven't had any training in that at all. So practice perfect, practice doesn't make perfect after all. Dun 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 dun. Right. Okay. Oh my goodness. The fact, like it says, he wasn't talking in US dollars. He was actually talking New Zealand dollars. 250 New Zealand dollars equals £12.50. Brilliant. Let's have a little bit more practice and you will be fine. Right, we're going to have to end now because we've gone over by 1 minute, which means you start 1 minute later next time to make up for the life that I've lost. So, axed. Right, see you guys next week. Don't forget to send in your viewers' videos. Go to our Instagram account, which isn't showing still. Every time I turn around and so far it hasn't. Follow us on Facebook. We've got 0 followers according to our counter. Pretty sure it's wrong. It's 21 degrees C. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Goodbye. Dun dun dun.